Wow, I don't know where to start, but I won't sugarcoat this. You're an embarrassment. You disgust me. You're fat. You can't lose weight. I hate you. I love you. Bye. Let me ask you, if someone were to walk up to you and look you in the face and say those harsh, cruel, and unkind words to you, what do you think instinctively you would say or do in response? I can't imagine it would be anything nice. Today, let's talk about how our bullying tendencies are undermining our weight loss goals. Are you ready? Brace yourself. This is going to be a hard conversation. However, it is one that you and I need to have so that we can live out these years of our lives feeling comfortable, safe, and at peace in our bodies with ourselves. Okay? Truth is, more often than not, we bully ourselves into staying tangled on the weight loss struggle merry-go-round. Don't go getting defensive and hurt all in your feelings. Hear me out. We are not the typical bullies that taunt, pokes, prods others for sport. No, we are the silent, sneaky bully type that prey upon ourselves in a most passive-aggressive way as an attempt to cope, not very effectively, with challenging situations. Passive aggression is a way we indirectly communicate feelings rather than being honest and straightforward with ourselves. When it comes to weight loss, passive-aggressive behavior can manifest in a number of unrecognized ways and hinder our weight loss goals. Is this new news to you? By the end of this video, you will be able to identify if any of these forms of passive-aggressive behavior is operating in your life in opposition to your weight loss goals and lifestyle habits, and how you can let go of bullying behavior and move towards becoming your ally. You hear me? Ever feel like the effort you are putting forth towards weight loss, the return on investment is not comparable? You know, like you feel shortchanged. Around month 4 of my weight loss journey, you could find me boasting claims of how I was enjoying my weight loss journey when I wasn't. The scale was giving me the middle finger. My clothes were intentionally altering themselves as I slept throughout the night, and I swear somebody was coming in, switching out all the mirrors and putting fun house maze mirrors in. It was very frustrating. I tried the fake it till you make it approach. Instead of validating how I was feeling, validating my experiences, the good and the not so good, denying that I felt disappointed and resentful, that took me down a path of engaging in unhealthy secret eating habits that derailed and prolonged my ability to achieve my weight loss goals. Denial, that's a form of passive aggressive behavior that should not be overlooked. To address it, acknowledging that feelings of frustration and resentment are normal is one of the best ways to deal with this form of passive-aggressive behavior. In short, acknowledgement eliminates the downfall of denial. Today, can we just be so over holding on to, shoving down, and ignoring us in our truth? Can we? Negative emotions are part of the human emotional spectrum. However, we do not have to allow negative self-talk move in and set up residency. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings about your weight loss journey. Acknowledge negative self-talk, confront and challenge negative self-talk while beginning to work on shifting your mindset towards positive self-acceptance of you, of the experience, and your expectations around the experience. Procrastination. Did you know that consciously putting off doing something that needs to be done, procrastination, is a form of passive-aggressive behavior? In our relationship with others, this form of passive aggression could look like the time I was really upset with my husband, and so I made a decision unbeknownst to him not to go pick up the dry cleaning from the laundry like I said I would do, knowing that man needed those clothes to go out of town. But that was me being passive-aggressive. Instead of just saying, hey, hun, that thing you did, that thing you said, it really hurt me. And before it is that I can move on and do something different, let's talk about it. No, instead, I was like, I'll get you. On the weight loss front, my stomach is my sore spot, figuratively and literally. My passive aggressive action towards my stomach is me withholding, procrastinating, doing the things that I know I need to do in order for it to be comfortable and cared for. I would get so angry with my body, with my stomach in particular, for not doing and feeling the way that I wanted it to feel. I found myself from not doing the things that I know I needed to do and instead punishing it with things that I knew were not beneficial. Acting all passive aggressive. Is this you consciously not doing what you've committed to doing? For example, going through the effort to prep your meals but instead ordering takeout, or eating beyond what you've prepared for yourself. Are you holding off eating despite clear hunger signals until your body is so ravenous? And well, we know how that story ends. It has taken me a few weight loss journeys and over a decade of maintaining my 80-pound weight loss to understand and appreciate that honesty with self on this journey is important. Actively engaging with ourselves, exploring what may be the purpose of our resistance to stick to the plan that we set for ourselves is critical. Because after all, no one is forcing us to eat or move in a certain way. We selected that blueprint for ourselves. Instead, take the time to explore what the motive beyond the motive really is. What is procrastination trying to teach you about you? Are you bored with your exercise routine or the location? Are the meals you're preparing and eating lacking in some way? We can begin to disengage from self-directive, passive-aggressive behaviors by readjusting our exercise expectations and patterns, incorporating more variety in our eating, perhaps allowing some foods to get out of food jail, allowing them to have visitation rights once a week, once a month. Then hold yourself accountable and avoid making excuses, aka procrastination, if you get off track. And instead, we can opt to compassionately redirect ourselves. Self-sabotage. When your awareness catches you getting angry with the food you eat, the mention of exercise, the coworker that brings donut holes to every meeting, or your anger turns towards blaming others for the lack of progress and success within your weight loss journey, beware. You are entering the breaking point zone. It is in the breaking point zone where our passive-aggressive behavior takes on the form of self-sabotage. You know what I'm talking about. Diet hopping, hyper-focusing on the small little things. Like, how many snacks should I have a day? What kind of snacks? Do I eat them standing next to the moon, or do I eat them down by the hill? And pledging to do a million things all in the name of weight loss. This challenge, that challenge. Come on, you know I'm telling the truth. I know I'm not the only one. My version of self-sabotage was overeating foods I knew did not agree with me. Foods that after consumption would take days up to weeks for me and my body, my gut to recover. My stomach would be so inflamed, tender, and swollen that wearing my most comfortable pair of loose-fitting sweatpants or leggings, super uncomfortable. I mean, it really, really hurt. Of course, seeing myself in this state triggered my internal negative Nancy to act the most passive-aggressively. And you know what she had me doing? Eating even more food as a form of punishment for getting myself into the jam to begin with. If you notice yourself in a holding pattern where you are engaging in self-sabotaging actions and participating in self-defecating thoughts, require yourself to reflect and acknowledge what may be at the root, those unseen concerns that are holding you back from being supportive of yourself and the goals you set. What if you were willing to sit with your uncomfortable thoughts and feelings and honestly ask yourself, what am I gaining from my self-sabotaging behaviors? Go ahead, peel back the layers, reflect on that, eat well, stay active.